All right, the age-old question, Roush versus MBRP, what is the best system? Is there a better system between these two? This topic has been discussed so much, right? Everyone talking about Roush is better, MBRP is better, Roush is better, MBRP is better. I'm here to talk about my opinion on which I think is better, and it may not be a better, so there may not be a better option. What's better for you, and what are you looking for? Hey guys, Preston Mike here. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another video. If you're looking to add an exhaust system to your F150 5.0, there's two systems that are absolutely perfect for you. You got the Roush catback system and the MBRP catback system. These two systems sound very, very identical, but there are some subtle changes, some subtle differences that may make or break your decision when purchasing and looking for that top perfect sounding system. But before we get started, link in the description down below for every mod done to this truck, this F150 5.0. 26 different mods done to it. Link in the description. Go ahead and check it out. Buy some stuff for you. I'll put a link in the description for the Roush catback system and the MBRP system, so go ahead and check those out. But let's start with Roush. Now, I had a Mustang V6 3.7 liter, probably like 4 to 5 years ago. It had the Roush axleback system. Now, Roush is exclusive to Ford. MBRP is not. And so Roush is probably one of the most popular setups because of exclusivity, right? So let's say you buy an Xbox, right? And then you want to get Gears of War or Halo. Those games are only made for the Xbox. You can't buy those on the PlayStation. So people will literally buy an Xbox just for those games. People buy an F-150 because they want Roush. Roush is such a great system. However, this is a downfall compared to the MBRP. It's a little bit more expensive. You're looking at about $1,000 for the Roush system, MBRP about $450. So why is it more expensive? Well, it has a really high quality stainless steel option, and you're getting the premium exclusivity of having a Roush part backed by a Roush warranty, etc., and all that. And so they're both loud. Roush is probably a little louder. So let's say Roush, I'm going to give it on the loud level, probably like a 4 out of 5. I'll give MBRP 3 to 3.5 out of 5. So it's not much louder. Like, one's not like extremely loud, the other one's not. I'm just saying that the Roush will probably be your most expensive, or not your most expensive, your loudest. And then if you want something even louder than that, you go with like Borla Attacks or something crazy, of course, like Extremes or something wild like that. But I'm going to have you take a listen to two clips. First, you're going to hear the Roush axleback system, or the catback. Then you're going to hear the MBRP. And I want you to take a difference and kind of distinguish which one sounds better and kind of think about which one or how it sounds a little different. So go ahead and take a listen. So is the Roush system better than the MBRP system? Well, think of it this way. What are you looking for? The Roush is definitely more raspy, but the MBRP is more throaty and it has more growl to it. So if you're looking for like a raspy setup, you got the Roush system. If you're looking for something more throaty and has more of a deeper rumble, then you go with the MBRP system. Now, the MBRP has a cool setup where you can do it in front of the wheel or behind the wheel. There's two different setups, right? So you can have the exhaust literally right here in front of the back wheel, or you can have it in the back behind the back wheel. And so you got two different setups that you can do and it's cheaper than the Roush setup. Now you can do like a stainless steel tip. You can do a black powder coated tip. Or you can do like a burnt tip. You know, those are all like different tips and everything. But personally, I would probably, so this is a budget build truck, right guys? And so this is a budget build channel. And for this truck, I would go with MBRP because I'm not looking to spend that much on a budget truck, right? But if I had a Lariat or if I had a Platinum, I'd probably go with the Roush, because the Roush looks really cool underneath the truck. It's all stainless steel, right? The MBRP is sometimes it's powder coated, sometimes it is like steel. But I feel like the Roush is just so near and dear to my heart, guys. Like I've had Roush on the Mustang, and then like I've heard it on the GTs and I've heard it on the F150. They just sound so good. But MBRP, you just can't beat that price point. It's like $450. It's like half the price of Roush, right? It's not as raspy, but if you're not looking for the rasp, then maybe MBRP is better. So for me to tell you that the Roush is better than MBRP, I can't say that it is. I can't say that the MBRP is the better option to go because it's cheaper. And I can't say that the Roush option is the better way to go because it's stainless steel and it has like a super raspy sound and sounds like a cool race truck. It's, what is your preference? You know, some people don't like loud systems. Well, if you don't like a loud system, there's probably not, these two are probably not for you, but the MBRP is a little less loud. And so if you didn't like super loud, you'd probably go with the MBRP. But if you want something super raspy, you go with the Roush. But if you don't want to spend that much money, you go with the MBRP. But if you want something that looks better, you go with the Roush. And you go back and forth, right? And so just listen to the clips. What are you looking for? Are you looking for a deeper growl, or are you looking for the race look, the race sounding raspiness? And so those are the top selling systems for your F-150. You know, you got the MBRP, you got the Roush, you got the Borla, you got the Flowmaster, and you got the MagnaFlow. But the Roush and MBRP, they hold the top. They hold the crown on the exhaust systems, and you can't knock them for it. They sound amazing. And so MBRP, another like great benefit to it is they're on a lot of different trucks as well. You got the Toyota Tundra, you got the Ram, you got the Tacoma, you got the Silverado, you know, and you got the F-150. You got a lot of different trucks that you can add MBRP to. And yeah, and so if you guys found this video helpful, leave a like and subscribe so that YouTube will share this video with other people. Tell me what you're running on your truck. You know, this truck specifically has a muffler delete. It doesn't have any of those. And so the muffler delete was only like 100, I think it's like $150, right? So it's even less expensive than the MBRP. But I'm telling you, the MBRP sounds amazing, and so does the Roush. But you really got to listen to the distinction of the sounds. So some, you know, and some clips that people put, you know, like, oh man, this sounds terrible, but then this one sounds good. So if you could hear it in person, you know, if you have a buddy that's running that system, yo, like, check it out. So I'll put a link in the description. You guys can check out these two systems. Either one you go with, they're gonna sound amazing. Like, don't say like, oh, this one's not gonna sound good because I didn't get, like, they're both gonna sound great regardless. So it doesn't matter which one you pick. It's just, what is more of your preference, right? If you want something less loud, you go with like MagnaFlow or something. It's more like a rumble, like a nice deep buzzy rumble to it. You want something over the top, you're going with Corsa, or you're going with Borla. You're just going over the top, right? And so take a listen. I'll put another clip right here, two different clips again, so you can kind of get an understanding, and I'll catch y'all in the next video. Peace.